Hello, hello, hello. How are you today? All right, we're going to do Math Lesson 10. Okay, before we get started on our worksheets, we're going to do this. Let's see. Let's say that Annabella had 7 circles. And let's say that Sergio Jr. had 10 circles. I'm going to give you a few seconds to figure out how to do this. How are you going to answer this question? How many fewer circles does Annabella have than Sergio Jr.? Listen to the question again. How many fewer circles does Annabella have than Sergio Jr.? I'm going to give you some time to work on it. Get busy. Okay, did you figure it out? All right, there are a couple of different ways we can do this. The way that I thought would be best is if I drew Annabella's 7 circles. And I decided to put mine in groups of 5. I have one group of 5 here and these 2 extras over here. And I put that one in a group of 5. I can see that these match up like this. And I've decided that for me, it would be easier to do a subtraction problem. 10 minus 7 equals 3. You might have decided that a missing adding problem was easier for you. You might have said 7 plus how many more equals 10. The answer to that one is also 3. And then your statement. Annabella has 3 fewer circles than Sergio Jr. Okay. Today, we're going to do some telling time. You probably remember that there are 2 kinds of clocks. There's a round clock. Let's hope your clock is a little more round than that one. We call that one an analog clock. And there's the rectangular clock. Almost always, that one is a digital clock. In a digital clock, they sometimes have these numbers here. Now, the cool thing, this is called a colon, sorry. The cool thing about a digital clock is you just read the numbers. This is the hour, and these are the minutes. 3:15. This means that it's 15 minutes after 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock was 15 minutes ago. Now, oh, poor Mrs. Figgle's clock. 15 looks like this, or something like that, on an analog clock. The 12 o'clock is up here. The 6 o'clock is down here. The 3 o'clock is here. And the 9 o'clock is over here. There's a 1 o'clock and a 2 o'clock. You might remember that between 12 and 1 is 5 minutes. Between 1 and 2 is 5 minutes. Between 2 and 3 is 5 minutes. So you can count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Uh-oh. I gotta tell you something. On a clock, midnight and noon are written like this. They are not written 1260. So when we get back to the 60, it's not only a 60, it's also 0. We can even put another 0 there, because there's 2 zeros here. Do you have this piece of paper? If not, that's okay. If you have one, you can make your own little paper clock. It's not really all that hard. You can draw a circle on a piece of paper, and then you can cut it out, and you can cut out 2 little arrows, a little arrow for the hour hand. The hour hand is always shorter, and a longer arrow for a minute hand. Sometimes you can color them different colors. Did you notice that this clock is partitioned? From here to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. If I had to make this clock myself, I would not have started like that. If I had made this clock myself, I would have made the circle first, and then I would have drawn imaginary lines like that. Or maybe I would have drawn real lines like that. And then across like this. And after that, it gets really hard, because to put the X where I want it, it doesn't work exactly right. Because I have to divide this section into equal parts, and that's hard for me. If you don't want these lines, you don't have to have them. If these lines help you with knowing where to put your numbers, that's okay too. Oh my goodness, that's not a very good line. Okay. And then you can cut your clock out, and it's called a brad, or maybe you can use a paper clip and put it in here, and then you will have your own paper clock. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes there. I promise you there's 5 everywhere. Let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and remember, this is also 0, 0, as well as 60. 12 gets 2 of them. That's all for this video. We'll do the worksheets on another video. See you in a few minutes. Bye now.